Okay, I can work on that if you don't mind.
I guess screws are made of pipes. Yeah, you can work on the screws.
Okay.
I might go out to another... coal location.
Okay.
In particular, it would probably be nice if we could turn the original coal place I found into only being power, and just have an entire new coal source be for making steel.
That's a really good idea, because we don't want to make our base lose power.
Yeah, we don't want to lose power, and also we need a lot of coal for making steel, and having it be the other way around is kind of a mess. Let's see. What's the closest coal place that isn't the one we've already have? Wow, it sure takes a long time to come up with any results when you press it.
They're incredibly far away.
Yep.
Good luck.
It's gonna be a fun project for... I didn't come up with a single result, did I? Oh, there's one. 1400.
That's how fun it's gonna be.
Yeah. Do I have my... I got my beacons. Alright. I'm not gonna bring much of anything with me, because I might just die on the way there. So primarily, I'm going to... Well, I should probably bring some stuff with me.
Okay.
If I can. But the main thing is I have beacons, so I can actually find... I can mark it when I find it at the very least.
Okay. And then what?
Wow, we have finished everything.
What do you mean?
There's nothing left to research.
Yeah, we need to put stuff in the space elevator at this point.
Yeah, which at this point means we need to actually start producing the things, too.
Yeah.
Because we want to make them with machines, or else.
Yeah, so we have to start scaling up the base. Boo.
Yeah. Alternate blueprint for reinforced iron plate.
Uh-huh.
10 plates, 24 screws.
Oh, shit, this is what I should have done.
What is our current... What are we currently making out of again?
Huh? Currently making what out of what?
Our reinforced iron plates. They're made out of... Let's see.
Screws and iron plates.
4 plates, 24 screws.
So what's the alternative recipe?
I guess so. Turned around. The alternative is 10 plates, 24 screws.
That's not better. That's way not better, right?
I wonder if the point is that it makes it fat more.
I don't know.
It says 7.5 parts per minute.
That doesn't sound remotely better to me.
Let's see. I think I might make them faster.
That's not our problem right now.
No, I'm just curious.
Yeah.
Let's see. No?
Okay, and then what do we
Yeah, the current formula... Oh, wait. What if I take out the things that make it faster? Ah. Yeah. If it's not overclocked, our current one makes them at 5 per minute.
Oh.
So it's a recipe that makes that where you put way more plates in, but it makes them like 50% faster.
Gotcha.
Which also means you get more per screw, ultimately.
Okay.
Which is kind of good for us because the screws are kind of the current.
Yeah, we do probably want to have more
limiter.
efficient throughput.
Hard drive has been salvaged
Yeah.
and can be repurposed.
I think I might switch that recipe.
Okay, sounds good.
We just got that as a benefit from I think it was the previous hard drive.
Gotcha. So we can just freely switch the assemblers to that alternative recipe, right? As long as the inputs are the same. Is that the case?
I believe so.
Okay.
I don't know how though.
Well, you'll mess with it and you'll let me know, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know how to do this. Yeah, it's currently 4 and 24, and we got a recipe that's 10 and 24. But I don't actually see it as an option in the assembler anywhere. But I believe we have it already. I think I picked it correctly. Let's
My
see.
God, this is insane trying to fit anything anywhere. I love it. Wouldn't change it for the world.
Yeah, I'm not totally sure where it went or what happened, necessarily. Huh. Anyway, back to what I was originally doing. Let's make some minor mark. Oh god. Oh, that's one thing I could do.
Eh?
Instead of going off to a whole new base, what I can do is make minor mark 2s to replace the 2 minors at the original cult place.
Oh, yeah, that's very clever.
Yeah. Which they do twice as many resources, so that would be good to have.
Yeah, that sounds pretty excellent.
Yeah. Basically, I just need a bunch of steel pipes.
Okay, and then we want to have a assembly merge.
Wait, I have a bunch of
merger.
I'll better turn those into that. Shit.
We'll put that on 5, so in case I have
Bleh.
to keep doing it.
Oh wait, I can. Yeah. I gotta remember that you can wish list things, which makes it way easier to tell what you need to craft.
Yeah. We should definitely be using that feature because it kicks ass.
Yep. Oh wow. First time in an eternity I ran out of cement. Something that I constantly have in my inventory in such scale that I usually have to jam it into random boxes to get it out of the way.
Mm.
Oh yeah, our cement thing that's mining limestone and crafting into cement is actually backlogged. The box is full and it's just sitting there.
Oh yeah,
now.
it's been doing that for ages.
Yeah. What do you want from me, man? You don't use me. We both know you don't use me.
Aw.
Don't lie to anyone.
That's good. Nobody should ever feel like they're being used.
I know that I could use somebody.
Okay, I'm here. What's up?
I remember when I used to listen to the radio.
Why?
Commute.
Oh, fair. That is probably the only reason that radio still exists.
Yep. Commuting to college for years with 3 people in the car.
Oh boy.
Like the moment I started solo driving, I was constantly listening to podcasts. But for the longest time, I was sharing the car with other people, and it's like, well, music then.
Well, we could listen to NPR.
I do listen to NPR.
You live in California, of course you do. It's a crime not to listen to NPR when you're in California.
And what is the California connection specifically?
It's where liberals live.
It's funny because I've never listened to NPR before the Trump presidency. Like,
Now
I
you
don't know
listen to
what
it
they sound like.
constantly?
I don't know what they sound like before. Because right now, they sound like they're just constantly doing damage control about the president and just dealing with whatever happened lately. Or, like, it's just every single day is about some kind of, like, investigation or some other thing going on.
Yeah, that's
Or,
more or less
just,
how it's been going.
You just unplug the government again and all that other stuff. Just like a cat that doesn't want you to use your printer, except it's the president unplugging the government. It's the strangest experience. Because I'm sitting here like, aren't you government funded? Isn't that how this radio station works? I'm like, they're in watchdog mode.
Oh boy, we have a bit of a problem. Now
No,
we don't have nearly enough
stop
iron
it.
rods to
Don't you dare show me a graph and say,
We don't have enough iron rods to support our screw output, it looks.
Oh no. You can't just place a minor mark 2 over a minor mark 1.
Oh, that sucks.
You have to like rip it up. Speaking of which,
Well, while our iron rod throughput holds, we are barfing screws into the reinforced iron producer.
yeah, we'll see the next thing though is whenever you make something faster, everything up the line from there also then shits itself.
Actually, we're at a point now where
Welcome to my limitations.
it looks like the reinforced plates are now like basically just non-stop producing.
Be it.
Yeah, we finally did it.
We finally did it well after we produced the next tier.
Well,
Isn't
I mean,
life
we might
grand?
still need this shit. You never know.
Yeah, no, it constantly comes up.
Well then, yeah, you're welcome.
At least for building production.
Yeah, you're welcome. It's also really fun to watch the just river of screws just flow through our base most elegantly.
It's happening.
What
Yeah,
is?
oh god, it spews out
What?
in a hurry.
What, the screws? Or
No, the
iron.
the coal mining. Wow, the big thing's gonna be now is to take this hyper complicated system I have up here and turn all of them into better belts. Because every single part of this process that hits a slower belt chokes the entire system up. But the current output of coal is like overkill. But then once I optimize all the tracks to be faster, I can then get a bunch of slugs and jam them in the coal miners themselves to overclock the coal mining speed. And it
Yeah, I
just will
think
keep
that's
getting absurd.
definitely worth doing.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's getting backed up. Right now it's mining so fast that it can't physically put them on the track fast enough, so the miners keep turning off.
Mm-hmm.
Jeez.
This is a problem. So we're going to very, very slowly exhaust our iron rod production.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Is it just trending downward in its chest or whatever?
Yeah. No. Our, very slowly trending downward into our screw manufacturers. And there's literally not enough room to put more iron rod production on here. So I'm wondering... well, there's a reason God gave us power slugs.
Power slugs. They'll solve all of our problems, or just more parallel buildings, but good luck trying to figure out where to stick them in the giant spider web.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
That's the fun.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
That's
Okay,
the fun.
so I can just shove power shards into the things, right?
If you have power shards, yeah. You put the slug in the crafting bench to craft the power shard, then you put it in any machine basically, and then clock it up.
Gotcha.
And that'll also increase its power consumption.
Okay. Well, I went ahead and doubled our iron rod production, so that ought to save our hides.
For now. This entire genre is just the act of constantly kicking your problems slightly further down the road.
You know what's really nice, though, is that when you click on an individual building, you can see how much it's attempting to produce per minute, and you know,
Yeah.
like, you can do the math to figure out, like, if you're going to be okay or not. So we are now producing 30 rods per minute out of a rod producer that requires 30 iron ingots. The thing that's upstream of that produces 30 iron ingots per minute, and all of this is feeding into 2 screw producers that require 15 iron rods per minute. So we're never going to run out of screws now. Like, we're never going to... well, I mean, what I should say is we're never going
It's gone forever.
We're never going to have...
One thing is that as far as I can tell, we never... I don't think the deposits ever run out.
I don't think so either, which is super nice. I hated that part of Factorio.
It can be rough that like you're right in the middle of optimizing your entire base, and then you find out, oh, I have to renew our entire origins of resources. That did encourage the entire train system, though.
Yeah, I'm glad. I hated the train system. I'm glad we don't have
trains were fun.
No, they weren't.
Trains are fun to have.
I hated them.
So now we have a ton of coal coming in, and one of the primary limitations is basically just the fact that the track's too slow.
Yeah, you're right.
But the thing at the end of the track is making the thing that you then use to make the track. So this will slowly work itself out.
Do you want me to start grabbing some of the steel and upgrading the conveyor belts on our end?
That's one thing to do. I'm currently running back because I ran out of steel, but I upgraded all of the, specifically all of the tracks that are in the web back there that connect between the miners and the actual the long line that you made.
Okay.
So while the long line itself isn't fast, everything leading to it is fast. So it's at least going on to it continuously as fast as possible.
Yeah, so I think it's time to upgrade the long line then.
Yeah. Which means making a lot of those girders or whatever.
Yeah, and also I forgot that you can't run along the long line now and actually reach the
That's the fun
locations
problem at the moment.
There. Okay, well I'm gonna just upgrade what I can with the steel that I got, and we'll just do it.
I'm gonna try to set the thing up to make steel beams since we need so many of them. What I should do is cut this off. We don't want to use up all of these. Put you in there.
Oh, wow, this devours steel beams.
I devour steel beams.
I devour steel memes.
Oh no.
Jet memes can't fuel melt. You heard me, I think.
Technically.
Alright. I've upgraded a little bit of the coal. Let's, I pretty much immediately exhausted all the steel beams that we had, but we'll ride that train when we comes into the station. The screw bursts look like roller coaster cars. Yeah, they do. It's very adorbs.
Every train is a meme.
I can't afford this. I have. Oh, I forgot to turn it into steel. God damn it. I just had the steel ingots, and I was like, why isn't it doing anything?
Why doesn't it do the thing? It's broken.
Running along conveyors is super fucking fun.
Where is storage? Bit. Organization, there we go. Storage container Mark II.
Speaking of organization, do you have any thoughts on how communication has been working across this organization lately?
Ours?
Yeah. I mean, it's helpful to always get good feedback as we go into the next quarter, just to know if we need to realign our charter.
What have you become?
The man.
Your family misses you. They just don't recognize you anymore.
I mean, if my family wants to see me, all I need to do is block some time in my calendar.
They want their son back.
I'm not sure about that. Just kidding.
You know not for which you ask.
This is New Bird. You don't want Old Bird. New Bird
Nobody
doesn't
wants
want
Old Bird.
Old Bird's dead and forgotten.
Old Bird doesn't want Old Bird.
Love New Bird. Love New Bird.
Try new diet bird. What if everything was level 3 tracks? You say aspartame me?
Yeah. No, aspartame me. Not like
me.
Yeah, basically, I'm noticing that you just have to. you have like the entire length of the track has to be the same. It has to be 3, or else there's no point.
Yeah.
Like it's
It
always
basically
bottlenecked.
falls apart.
Yeah.
How did I get so much? Oh, I got so much coal because I was tearing up tracks that were covered in coal. All right, let's jam these in these things, and those will give us an artificially false sense of how fast the coal's moving because it'll back up now.
Fair.
Yay.
Oof.
We're now making coal girders or whatever they're called. Steel beams.
Coal girders.
Quiet. You didn't hear
Coal
that.
girders.
Listen, you
All
don't
right.
understand me in my life.
No, I don't. You're correct about that. Okay,
even
so
head that
I've
way.
upgraded
We
the
need so
long
much
line
coal.
about, I want to say, 50% of the way there.
Neat. It takes a lot of coal girders to get there, huh? Coal gird blart cop. It just starts spewing out garbage thoughts.
Colgert Blart Cop, huh?
Yeah. Colbert blart. Oh, it didn't save my colors.
Oh, God. My
I didn't
allergies
say, like,
are
any of
really
my colors,
bad
I think.
lately. So. Oh, man.
What? All my colors are fucked up. Oh.
Yeah?
So I think when we left and came back, it didn't save any of my color palette changes I made.
Oh, no. Early
But
access.
it's still But like when you use the color gun, you get a 4x4 grid of colors that you can customize.
Uh-huh.
It reset all of the colors,
Uh-huh.
but it saved which slot each thing in the environment was painted as.
Oh, no.
So after it reset what each one was, everything still painted that color.
Hmm.
In particular, it got
sucks.
confusing because like I
Yeah.
took one of my colors and I recolored it to be all black so I could color the steel black again. And then I realized, oh, that must have been the same slot I used when I colored the generators, because all these green generators are now black.
Mm-hmm.
It's the color gun's weird. The color gun's just kind of weird in general.
What would Diet Drank be? It's the same as regular Drank, except it's
Diet
blue
Drank.
instead of purple. Literally nothing else is different.
It just has less red in it,
Yeah, it just has-
because the red is where all the fat is.
Introducing new Diet Drank. It's got less
Yeah.
red in it. That's
Now
the
that it's
entire
all
commercial.
blue, now that it's all blue, it's healthier because of the good carbs.
Diet Drank. Get you some, but a little less. Fat ass.
Oh no. Are you ready to actually advertise this kind of company? Because you sound like it.
Dude,
God, how am I even gonna get up this track now that it's fucking high-speed bullshit?
it's fine. Life is high-speed bullshit.
Oh, I'm trying
Oh,
to walk
God,
along
I'm
the
so
level
gonna
3
die.
conveyor over like the chasms and shit, and it's really hard.
Mm-hmm.
It needs to be fully upgraded, or else.
I know. I'm working on it. God, we just need a lot more steel memes.
We're getting there. Wow, yeah, a lot of this has been upgraded. I didn't realize we had that much steel.
Well, we
Already.
don't have any anymore. I can tell you that much.
Well, there's all the stuff I brought to
Okay.
also help. I don't like this part. It's intimidating.
What, when you have to
Ah,
deal
you
with the
bumped me.
fucking, like, poison gas?
You fucking
Oh,
bumped
fuck.
me.
No, 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 no. Bye.
Not the poison gas specifically. It's just trying to walk across that chasm when you have to tightrope it along the rim. Because the majority of the track will push you backwards, but falling off will make you fall into a chasm, and then you have to go get your body again.
So what you're saying is you don't like the best part.
That's definitely not right. You're very wrong about everything. Stop. Are you dead? Did you fall in?
Yeah, while trying to pass you, I fell off.
Oh no.
It's okay. Kinda.